The dine-in Karen who got served. My name's Sam, and I've worked in restaurants for over a decade. I've seen it all. Burnt steaks sent back as if we personally offended someone. Customers snapping their fingers like we're dogs, and the ones who tip 2 quarters on a $100 bill with a smug, "You should be grateful." But no one ever tested my patience like Karen. Karen was a regular at our mid-tier restaurant, the type who came in often enough to feel entitled, but never tipped enough to earn goodwill. She always wore oversized sunglasses indoors, even at night, and carried herself like she was gracing us with her presence. She built herself a reputation, demanding tables that were already reserved, sending back dishes multiple times, snapping at servers for being too slow, pretending she was allergic to foods she simply didn't like, forcing us to remake her meals, arguing over the bill every single time. The staff had a running bet. How long into each shift before Karen blew up about something? The record was 7 minutes. The thing about Karen was that she always ordered the same thing: grilled salmon with asparagus, no oil, no butter, no seasoning, but make it flavorful. We called it the impossible salmon. When it came out, she always found a problem. It's too dry, or it's too oily, or my favorite, it tastes like fish. Why does it taste like fish? The chefs hated her. The servers dreaded her. The managers tried to appease her because regulars are valuable. But Karen wasn't valuable. She was a drain, a time sink, a morale killer. And I had the displeasure of being her server more times than I could count. It was a Friday night, the busiest of the week. Every table was full, reservations stacked, the kitchen running like a machine. Then I saw her. Karen. She strutted in without a reservation. "I want my usual table," she announced to the hostess. "It's reserved, ma'am," the hostess replied politely. Karen scoffed. "Do you know who I am? I sit there every week." The hostess stood firm. "I'm sorry, but the party reserved it days ago." Karen's voice rose. "Unacceptable. I'll sit there, and you can tell them to move when they arrive." I stepped in before it escalated. "Karen, we can seat you at a different table. You'll be comfortable, I promise." She glared at me like I just insulted her ancestors, but finally agreed. "Strike one for the night." Of course, Karen ordered her usual salmon. I entered it exactly as she always requested: plain, no oil, no butter, no seasoning. When it came, she poked at it like it was a science experiment. "This is undercooked," she declared. It wasn't. It was perfectly cooked, medium. We remade it. "This is overcooked," she complained. We remade it again. "This doesn't taste right. I think it's contaminated." By this point, the chef was ready to walk out. But Karen wasn't done. She waved me over as I served another table. "Why are you ignoring me? Do you expect me to eat this garbage?" I clenched my jaw. "What would you like us to do, Karen?" She smirked. "Comp the meal and bring me a free dessert. And don't expect a tip." Strike two. The final straw came when she turned on a new hire named Lily. Sweetest girl you could meet. College student, nervous but eager. She brought Karen's water refill a little slower than usual because she was juggling 3 tables. Karen snapped her fingers. "Excuse me, do you not know how to do your job? I asked for water 10 minutes ago." "It's only been 2 minutes, ma'am," Lily stammered. Karen rolled her eyes dramatically. "I can't believe they hire children here. I should speak to the manager and get you fired. Maybe you're better suited for flipping burgers." I saw Lily's face fall. She fought back tears. That was it. I wasn't letting Karen ruin another person. That night, I made a decision. Karen was going to get exactly what she deserved. You can't confront a Karen head on. That only feeds their ego. No. With Karens, you let their own behavior hang them. I started keeping a log. Every shift she came in, I documented her complaints, her fake allergies, her verbal abuse, the times she demanded comps, the manager's notes on her behavior, even staff statements. Then I talked to my coworkers. Everyone had a Karen story. We put it all together in a file so thick it could have been a legal case. Finally, I spoke to the general manager, a no-nonsense guy who just transferred from another location. Unlike the old manager, he didn't believe the customer is always right. He believed in protecting staff. When I showed him the Karen file, he didn't hesitate. "Next time she crosses the line, we're done with her." I smiled. "Don't worry, she will." It didn't take long. Karen came in the following week, sunglasses on, purse swinging, entitlement radiating off her like cheap perfume. She demanded her table again. She snapped at the hostess. She ordered her impossible salmon. This time, though, the chef had a trick. He made it exactly as written: bland, dry, flavorless. Karen took one bite and spat it into her napkin, loudly. This is disgusting. Do you people even know how to cook? I kept my cool. That's how you ordered it, Karen. Don't sass me, she sneered. Take it back and bring me something decent, and comp it, and dessert, like always. That was it. I gave the signal to the manager. He walked over, calm but firm. Karen, we've accommodated you many times, but your behavior toward our staff is unacceptable. You've insulted servers, abused our kitchen, and disrupted other guests. Karen's jaw dropped. Excuse me, I'm a loyal customer. The manager shook his head. Not anymore. You're no longer welcome here. Karen laughed, thinking he was bluffing. You can't ban me. I'll call corporate. I encourage you to, he replied. We have detailed records of your behavior, but tonight, you need to leave. Karen exploded. She screamed about discrimination, threatened lawsuits, swore she'd ruin us on Yelp. Other diners watched in shock, then amusement. When security arrived to escort her out, the restaurant erupted in applause. Karen stormed off, shouting, You'll regret this. I'm never coming back. We couldn't stop smiling. That was the point. The best part? She actually did try to leave reviews, raging, one-star tirades. But because our manager had documented everything, corporate flagged her complaints as harassment. Her reviews were deleted for violating policy. Meanwhile, word spread around town. Other restaurants recognized her name. Slowly, her favorite spots started turning her away too. Karen, who thought she owned the dining scene, suddenly found herself unwelcome almost everywhere. As for us, business boomed. Regulars were happier. Staff morale skyrocketed. And Lily? She blossomed into one of the best servers we had. Months later, I saw Karen at a fast food drive-thru. She was red-faced, arguing with the cashier over ketchup packets. I couldn't resist. As I passed by, I called out, Make sure you ask for your usual. Her head snapped around. The look on her face? Priceless. Revenge doesn't always come with handcuffs or lawsuits. Sometimes, the sweetest justice is simply watching a Karen lose the one place she thought she controlled, her precious restaurant throne. We served her for years. Finally, we served her what she really deserved. Like and subscribe. Share if this happened to you or someone you know.